Good afternoon. I decided to do a Facebook Live today on Sunday, right before, a few days before Thanksgiving, because, and I know people are out and about trying to get ready for Thanksgiving, but it's as a health coach, over the past few weeks, I've had several conversations with many of my clients. And their concern as they're on their journey is that Thanksgiving could derail any progress that they had. And so I've had, like I said, several conversations with clients, and I thought, well, why don't I just share some of the things that we've talked about with regard to the special holiday. It's one of my favorite holidays, actually. And so I thought I would kind of start off by saying that a healthy Thanksgiving doesn't have to be an oxymoron, healthy Thanksgiving. It's not an oxymoron. You can still have a healthy Thanksgiving and still be able to eat and enjoy the things that you love. So I'm going to do like a little bit of a top 10 list, and I actually have it here, so I might be kind of looking down a little bit too as I'm looking up and looking down. But I wanted to start off by saying that number one, and it's not this is not necessarily the most important, and they're not in any specific order, but Thanksgiving is just one day, and we really need to, we tend to make a big deal out of it, which it is, because we get together with family and friends and we have something that's really truly enjoyable. But it doesn't have to derail whatever progress you're on in any kind of a health program that you're doing, whether it's the one that I'm involved in or something else that you're doing. Thanksgiving is just, it's one day, it's one meal. And so trying not to make that big deal can be really helpful. One of the things that you can do beforehand, number two, is to eat before you go to wherever you're going. Have something to eat and drink lots of water so that you go feeling a little bit full. Because if you're going and feeling a little bit fuller, then you're less likely to overeat. And if you're on some kind of program, you're not going to want to overeat. So, and even if you're not necessarily going to want to overeat. This is just an aside because it's not one of the 110, but one of the best things to do is not to wear pants that have an elastic waist. Actually wear pants that you have to button and zipper, because then you kind of can almost monitor yourself a little bit better. Third thing is, don't necessarily starve yourself. Don't necessarily starve yourself before, because if you starve yourself before, then you're going to start feeling like, oh my gosh, I can overeat and I can just stuff myself. So don't starve yourself before. I want to say, hi, Polly. How are you? Another thing that you can do is offer to bring a healthy dish to wherever you're going, or if you are doing the hosting, then make a healthy dish. I'm going to post a healthy stuffing that I'm going to be making this Thanksgiving, and it'll be I'll post it afterwards. It looks so yummy. I can't wait. But bring a healthy dish with you. Number five, don't feel obligated that you have to keep going back for more and for more. Or if your host keeps saying, oh, have more, have more, you can just really say polite, no, thank you, I'm good. It was all so yummy. So you don't have to feel like you have to overindulge, and you don't have to feel obligated that you have to keep eating just for the sake of the host of your family, or the host, or if it's your family or friends. The other thing is, before you go, even, you could have a phone call with a conversation with whoever is hosting, unless you're doing the hosting, and just say, I'm on this health journey, so I will be eating and I'm excited to be there, and I'm sure everything's going to be yummy, but I just wanted to let you know I'm on this kind of health journey. The other thing is, though, is to just be able to enjoy yourself. So one of the things that you can do is, according to our founder, our co-founder of our program, Dr. Anderson, he says, you have 2 to 3 bites of something that you want, even if it's not kind of on your program, but 2 to 3 bites, that is going to satisfy you versus having whatever the whole thing is and then saying, oh my gosh, why did I do that? 2 or 3 bites actually satisfies that craving for whatever it is, and it helps you not to feel deprived by it. So 2 to 3 bites. The other thing is that when you're at somebody's table for these holidays, don't make a big deal about what you're doing. Don't make a big deal about, oh, I'm trying